Hey, greetings and salutations, everybody. Just gonna do a quick video about the Corsair Vengeance RGB RAM. I have two 16 gig, 3200 megahertz sticks in there that I overclocked to 3600 megahertz already, and they're holding up great. I love them so far. And then I've got the light enhancement kit so that I have basically all four lit up, but only two are actual RAM. The other two, are what I call the dummy chips. But yeah, I think that looks great with all four of them together. I didn't like when they were spaced out when I had the regular Vengeance RAM in there, so I had to get the RGB ones. Let's turn this green, see how that looks on camera here. All right, that looks a little better. Yeah, it's coming along a little bit at a time. The RAM really didn't help my frames per second too much, but it does help a lot with my multitasking. So I should be able to do a lot more live streams and be able to do like some actual like good, content along that line. I'm trying to get a good capture card, but they're too expensive right now. I just, I don't have the extra cash for one of them. But yeah, I'm definitely loving the new RAM. The system is so much faster with that extra RAM. I didn't think it would make that much of a difference on things, but it really does. Productivity wise and that it definitely helps a lot, especially during multitasking. But yeah, honestly, that's about it. I definitely think they look awesome in there. I went with the white, and I totally dig it. I don't know what I'm trying to figure out which lights look better on camera and that, and because it's so bright that it just doesn't photograph well with this crappy camera. They really just don't. I don't know why. But my camera just does not like photographing lights like this. So I'm working on getting a different camera as well, but that's all over time and progress, little by little. But yeah, they overclock really well. I couldn't go to 3800 megahertz for some reason, because I believe it's because my motherboard won't recognize it, to be honest. I've got the Gigabyte Z390 gaming X board, and I don't think it can handle those really high RAM speeds, to be honest. But it handles 3600 no problem. They really don't get hot or anything, even with a 400 megahertz overclock on them. Cast latency on these is 16, which is pretty nice, because the actual 3600 megahertz versions, the cast latency is 18. So I went with the lower cast latency and then overclocked the megahertz. So I guess that's about it with them. If you have any questions or comments or anything, leave them down below. Thanks for checking out my videos. If you like, subscribe. If you like it, subscribe it, share it. I think I'm gonna do a giveaway of my old RAM. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that yet, but that's what I'm thinking, is as I upgrade everything to bigger, better stuff, I will give away the old stuff to subscribers. So maybe help some viewers out with their own rigs, and I think that would be pretty cool. But yeah, I think with everything together now, without having those gaps in between, it definitely looks a lot better than just having the light enhancement kit in there. And like I said, performance wise on gaming, it really isn't it really didn't do much, because most games don't take advantage of the super high amounts of RAM. They just don't. So but as far as like editing a video or anything like that, it definitely improves the multitasking side of it. So like running OBS while gaming, it does do a lot better. Yeah, I mean, just side stuff like that, it helps a lot. But as far as your actual gaming, you don't have to make the move to 32 gigs just quite yet. 16 is still all right. 16's still pretty much more than enough, as long as you've got the overhead on your system. I mean, if you've got a whole bunch of background apps and open windows on your web browser and a whole bunch of other stuff going, then yeah, you should probably upgrade your RAM. But right now, I've only seen one game that requires 16 gigs of RAM to run it at like real optimum settings, and that's Godfall. That's the only one I've seen that really requires 16 gigs or more of RAM. But right now, yeah, 16 is plenty for just gaming. But if you're going to do more, I would recommend getting the extra RAM. These were $195 on Amazon, and they're $226 or something like that on Corsair's own website. So, take that for what it is. But yeah, I'm definitely happy with how it's coming along. But yeah, again, thanks for checking out the video. Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Have a good one, everybody. Peace.